Bonsoir and welcome to Tea Time with Esme and Boo. I'm Esme and this is Boo. She's the reason you're here. I'm just here because I own the kettle. Tonight's inquiry is one of great gravity, l'énigme de la citrouille. Should pumpkin truly be allowed into tea? Or is this simply autumnal vanity? Yes, Boo, vanity. Tonight, we're drinking pumpkin spice Rooibos, or as the French would say, Rooibos à la Citrouille. For those who wonder how to pronounce Rooibos, it sounds like the name of a forgotten medieval king. All hail King Rooibos the Sleepy. It's not subtle. Pumpkin seldom is. Boo insists pumpkin is for pies only, but then again, elle est un puuriste. Rooibos isn't technically tea at all. It's a red bush from South Africa. People add pumpkin spice to it this time of year because nothing says September like pretending pumpkins belong in everything. I'm getting notes of autumn deciding to wear a sweater. Fun fact, Rooibos is naturally caffeine-free, which makes sense because fall is the season of slowing down, wearing sweaters, and sitting very still while you contemplate buying a candle that you really don't need. It tastes like autumn has resigned itself to becoming a marketing department. This brings me to today's topic, seasonal etiquette. Pumpkin spice lattes are everywhere in September, but is it polite to nod and say, yes, delicious, when in truth it tastes like a melted candle? Some people call it tradition. Others say it's about Instagram. Boo, however, would never add nutmeg to tuna. She respects purity of flavor. Elle est puuriste. And really, that's the kind of integrity we should all aspire to. Perhaps we should all live like cats, never apologizing for what we actually want, even if what we want is someone else's chair. It's now time for a question from one of our viewers. Today's question is from Shea in Kentucky. It says here that she is a cat lover, a UX designer, and a movie buff. Oh, and it's also signed by Spike, as evidenced by this paw print. Boo, I think that's for you. She appreciates the pheromone, Spike. Shea asks, if cats had to design the perfect tea drinking experience, what would it look like? Thank you, Shea, for this question. Well, Shea, first of all, the cup would always be knocked over within 5 minutes. That's why here on Tea Time, we never exceed 5 minutes. It's not because that's the average time to drink a cup of tea. It's so that all hell doesn't break out. Trust me, it's happened. Anywho, the saucers would be paw-shaped. The tea itself would smell faintly of salmon, and no tea could ever be enjoyed without a tail brushing across your face. In other words, cats believe tea is best when it's entirely about them, évidemment. She agrees. So, where does this leave us? Pumpkin and tea may be unnecessary, yes, but perhaps autumn itself is unnecessary, a fleeting pageant of color before the gray, and yet we indulge. Nous sommes les humains. Remember, the tea is temporary, but the ritual is forever. If you enjoyed this, improbably, please like the video and subscribe for more tea time with Boo and me. And tell us in the comments, what's the most unnecessary tea flavor you've ever encountered, real or imaginary? Boo maintains the answer is always chicken noodle. We'll be reading them, she'll be judging.